Sam Heughan introduces his family. Caitriona Balfe's unexpected reaction goes viral. For the first time in a decade, the atmosphere at the special final season premiere of Outlander in Edinburgh was electric. The main cast was there, welcoming thousands of fans from all over Scotland to witness the farewell to a television legend who had lasted for more than a decade. Under the constant flash of the lights, Sam Heughan, the famous male lead of the series, stepped onto the red carpet, no longer alone as usual. This time, he was accompanied by an elderly woman with grey hair, a middle-aged man, and a young girl with a radiant smile. The host paused for a few seconds. "Wait, is this your family, Sam?" Sam nodded, smiling a rare smile, not the professional smile he usually wore when facing the media, but a warm, sincere smile. "Yes, this is my mother, Chrissy, this is my brother, Serdan, and my little niece, Nessa." Thousands of cheers erupted. In more than 10 years of fame, Sam has always kept her private life private, almost never publicly showing her family. This was the first time, and it happened in front of millions of viewers around the world. Caitriona's unexpected reaction. Just a few minutes later, Caitriona Balfe, Sam's longtime co-star, who was once a soulmate on screen and in real life, stepped onto the red carpet. When her eyes met the scene of Sam standing with his family, people saw her pause for a moment, then smile, a special smile, hard to describe, not entirely joy, not entirely surprise. Like a sudden emotion welling up from a distant memory, the reporter quickly seized the opportunity, asking her in a live interview, "What did you think when Sam first introduced his family to the public?" Caitriona was silent for a few seconds. Then she said, "I've waited longer than he thought. Sam always keeps the people he loves close to his heart, but keeps them far away from the camera. Today, I saw that he wasn't afraid anymore. And I'm proud of that." The statement was recorded and posted immediately. Within an hour, the clip had reached more than 2 million views on STARZ's Instagram. Fans commented, "Oh my God, the look in Caitriona's eyes when she looks at Sam. There's something so real about it. This connection isn't love or friendship. It's something deeper. She knows him better than anyone." The viral photo. After the premiere, the entire cast dined at a traditional Highlands restaurant. An amateur photographer who happened to be there captured a rare moment. Sam was pulling out a chair for his mother. Caitriona was standing right next to him, her hand gently resting on Chrissy's shoulder, Sam's mother, as if they had known each other for a long time. Right in the middle of the table was a radiant image of Sam and Kat, clinking whiskey glasses together, smiling brightly like the years they first met on set. The photo went viral on social media with the caption, "Family doesn't have to be blood-related. Sometimes it's the people you keep around for a decade." The hashtags #SamFamilyReveal, #Caitriona Reaction and #Outlander Farewell Day simultaneously topped Twitter UK and Ireland's trending charts. Untold story. Why does Sam keep his family away? Since becoming famous, Sam Heughan has always been secretive about his private life. He has been asked about his family many times, but only gave general answers, without going into details. Fans once believed that he did so to protect his personal life. But in fact, the story is more complicated than that. In an exclusive interview on 60 Minutes UK, broadcast right after the premiere of Outlander, Sam spoke for the first time about the real reason. "When I was young, my brother and I lived with my mother. She was a strong, lonely woman who suffered a lot. My father left us when I was a baby. I vowed that if I had the chance to be famous, I would keep my mother and brother out of the spotlight. Because I didn't want him to have to bear what I had to bear," the interviewer asked softly. "So what made you change your mind today?" Sam smiled, then raised his head. I'm tired of splitting my life in two. I don't want to live as two different people anymore, one public, one private. And, a friend once told me, if you love someone, don't hide them as if they're something you need to protect from the world. Be proud to have them in your life. Today I do it for my mother, and for myself. Many viewers watching the show couldn't hold back their tears. The friend Sam mentioned was none other than Caitriona Balfe. A friendship beyond the screen. That night, after the party ended, Sam and Caitriona left the last restaurant. No crew followed, no bodyguards, just the two of them, walking slowly on the cobblestone street in the centre of Edinburgh, where the first scenes of Outlander were filmed more than 10 years ago. You know, Kat said, her voice low enough for no one but him to hear, when you introduced your mother today. I didn't know whether to laugh or cry. Sam fell silent, looked at her, and said, I saw you tear up. She chuckled, tilted her head. It's not because I'm emotional. It's because I've waited so long. 10 years, Sam. Sam paused, put his hand on her shoulder. It wasn't a loving gesture, not a casual touch, it was the way two people who had been through so much pain together touched each other without words. Thank you for staying all that time, Sam whispered. Caitriona didn't reply. She just smiled, and walked on. The letter wasn't sent. After that night, Caitriona returned to London. She spent the next day resting, away from social media. But when she opened the old wooden box in her office, where she kept her letters, scripts, and mementos from Outlander, she discovered an old, unsent letter. The letter was written in 2016, just as Outlander was ending its second season, a period when she and Sam had begun to drift apart. In it, she wrote, Sam, there's something about you that makes people want to be close to you, but also makes them afraid they'll be swallowed up. I don't know if we can be friends forever, but I hope that one day you'll understand that you're already family to me, even if you don't say it. She reread each line, and for the first time in years, Caitriona picked up her phone. Not to call Sam, but to save the image of the letter, and send it to her personal inbox, as a way to close the unfinished chapter in her heart.